Alright, so what's going on, guys? My name's CG Build, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to make this keyboard into hopefully something a lot better than what it is. Spoiler alert, I did. So this is the GamaKay k66. I'm not going to just sit here and do a review because that's pretty boring, and this keyboard isn't new, but I think it has a lot of potential. Link in the description. So Banggood hit me up and asked me if I wanted to make a video about a keyboard. I searched around and this is what I landed on. The GamaKay k66. It's a fully acrylic plastic case, a 66 key layout, hence the name. The keycaps are ABS, it's hot swappable, and the RGB on this thing is absolutely phenomenal. Another thing worth noting is the way the switches are mounted. There is no mounting plate, it just uses the case itself, which is kind of cool. So all around this keyboard is a solid pickup. Here's a stock sound test. But enough about that, let's see if we can make this thing better. So the only downside I see when it comes to this keyboard are the stabilizers. They rattle so much that it hurts me. These are like some of the worst sounding stabs I have ever heard. Not everyone cares about sound, I get that, but I do. So I'm gonna try to make these things sound as good as possible, but also make it look better. Maybe. So first plan action is removing all the keycaps and then switches. And then unscrewing all the screws on the back. There's a lot. Now we can see if we can fix these stabs. First, I want to say that there's not a lot of room in this case. It's pretty much all covered. So when it comes to hollowness, that's kind of non-existent. So these stabs are super cheap. And instead of buying new ones like I could have totally done, I want to make these work. Hopefully. After getting all of them out, I had an idea. And yeah, I didn't go into this video with a plan. I'm just winging it. So the actual housing of the stabilizers move a lot. And that's a big reason for when you type it rattles so much. So I think if I can maybe get some extra foam that I have, cut small pieces and put underneath it, it would stop it from rattling, and it should help a lot. In the process of moving all these, I actually found out that these do come with lube on them. They just applied it on the wire, nothing else. I don't know what they thought that was going to do, but I mean, at least they tried, I guess. I was doing some testing with the foam. It was too thick, so I had to cut in half as best as I could, and I tried it again, and it fit way better. In the process, though, I ended up breaking one of them, so like one might have to be super glued. I'm tired of with it, man. Okay, so everything is all good. Foam is in place and no more wobble. Except for this one, it's super glued. I couldn't figure out what to do. I mean, it's not moving. That's for sure. So I was thinking of what I could do for the stems of the stabs. So I'm just gonna lube them and hopefully it solves the problem. But I have my doubts that just lube is gonna fix this. But it's better than nothing. I'm just gonna use some glorious G lube, mostly because that's all I have at the moment. But it's actually really nice, and I've kind of grown. It's kind of grown on me. And done. Stabs are complete, and now I want to see if they sound okay before I put it all together. Now we can put some switches in. So the switches I'm going to use are the Acco Radiant Reds. Now if you watched my channel before, I love these switches and I talk about them all the time. These are a linear switch, super smooth straight out the box. The ones I have in front of you are lubed by me, and they're also $10 for a 45 pack. So for this build in particular, you would need to buy two, so 20 bucks. Once again, these are my go-to switches, and I'm super excited to see how they're going to sound on this board. Now, the only thing I'll say, these switches turn white RGB into pink because of the color of the switches. Me personally, I never have this problem because I don't use RGB ever. So just do some planning beforehand. You might not want to use these switches for this build if you're going to use this combo. Okay, so that's all done. Now it's time to do the keycaps. Now, I really want to use all like white keycaps because it's like an all icy build, you know. So I got my cap black on white 226 set. These are some of my favorite looking caps that I've bought, but plus that kind of blew up on my channel. Now these are PBT and they look sick. So let's go ahead and get these on. All right, man. So I absolutely love the way this looks. The all white looking clean. Ooh, this is definitely a new one. Looks super clean and it was affordable. Usually you get one or the other. If you're looking to get into the custom scene, I would recommend maybe doing this. Now, maybe get some different switches so it doesn't turn white to pink on the white RGB. You just do a little bit of planning beforehand, I guess. But nonetheless, I'm really happy I found this keyboard. Let's hear that sound test. All right, now this is after the sound test. I know the space bar. I tried my hardest. It won't sound like I want it to. It sounds way better than the stock one, but it is what it is. All right, so that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed. I had a really good time building this. It's not often I get to be creative and actually have to like use my brain. Usually I just have it all figured out and I just have to plug and play and it just go through the motions pretty much. So I hope you like this build. Let me know what you think, but that's the end of the video. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe. We just hit 7,800 subscribers, and it's amazing to think this could be a reality for a job for me. So thank you, everyone that has subscribed, and go ahead and subscribe. It'll mean the world to me. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.